Hello everyone and welcome to the European Piano Mastery Tutorials for beginners. In this video we will be learning the notes on the piano and we will be learning where the actual notes are located and the names of actual keys. We'll be learning them in English system, so it will be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So, to start with, we need to locate and remember where our note C is. So if you look at the keyboard, you can see it's all, made of white keys and the black keys. And the black keys, they fall into pattern. So you can see there are two black keys, then there is a little space, then three black keys together. So two black keys, three black keys, two black keys, three black keys. So first thing, you just have to, group them in your mind and see, like, with your hands, just literally do it, like, tell yourself as well, two black keys, three black keys, two black keys, three black keys, two, three, then two, three, two and three black keys. You can pre-touch them like that with your hand and say to yourself, two, three, and do it a few times, then three, two, three, two, like that, three, two, you can go a bit slower, so if I want a bit faster, then three, two, then three and two. So you know that's the difference between those groups. So they have two together and then three together. So then, if you look at the two black keys and you look on the white key on the left side of two black keys, that will be your note C. So we will do it in the, in the first octave here. So this will be our middle C. There. So you have two black keys, and on the left we have the middle C there. So then, if you go to the right, we have next two black keys, and on the left it's C again. The good thing about notes on the piano is that they're all repeating after you've done 7 notes. So there are only 7 notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then it repeats again: C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So I'm just going ahead a little bit so you understand it's all repetitive structure of the notes, which makes it very easy to remember. So you don't have to remember like 88 different notes and letters, but you just remember C, D, F, G, and then A, B, and then you're pretty much all done with the white keys. So now you have two black keys here, then on the left again you have C, then two black keys there, then on the left again you have C. So then what you do, that's another little exercise to wire it into your mind and to learn it well. So you, with your right hand, you just touch the two black keys, and with your left you play the note on the left side of the two black keys and you say C. Then you go find two black keys with your right, then with your left you play C. That's the white key on the left side of two black keys. Then again you touch two, then C, then you continue. Two black keys, then C. Then next two black keys, then C on the left again, then next two, then C, then next two, and the last C there. So then you do it a few times until you can find them, quite quickly. With two, then just C on the left, and then eventually you just find the two black keys with your eyes and you just play the C with your hand without actually touching the two black keys. So you see your two black keys with your eyes, and then on the left you press that white key, which is C. Then you see two black keys are there, C. Then you see that on the left, that's your C. Then here, two black keys, then C. Two, then C, then two again, then C, then there, then C, then there they have two, then C. And you can do it up and down like this, and you say C, 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 C. And by the way, the top note on most grand pianos is also C. Doesn't have next two black keys there, but it's actually C, because otherwise, it would have those next notes like C sharp and then D after that. So you have B here, then next is C anyway. So you go C, then C, 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 and C in the lowest octave there. So this is our like a starting point, the note C. Then I guess you know the alphabet. So that means you already know your notes. So you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But you don't start from A, you start from C. So you go C, D, E, F, G, and then you add A and B at the end. And then just say it a few times in your mind. You can write it down. I really like to tell students also to write it down so they can visualize that thing like C, D, E, F, G, A, B. and then C at the end as well. So it will finish on the next note, and this will be going from left to right, from C to C. So then if you say those letters and you play the keys that are next to each other, then it will be this way. It will be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. And if you continue, it will continue the same. If you start from any C and you go to the right, it's always the same. It goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Anywhere you start from C, you can go to the lowest C, then you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Anywhere you go, it's the same, same order of notes. So you just say it a few times, memorize this. This is important to memorize. So don't, at first you can just say it, but eventually best way is to repeat it without piano until you're familiar, like C, D, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, until you're really, really fluent with that. Then you know your notes, and then you just play it along as well, like until you go very quick, like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and keep doing it, keep doing it. Even sometimes you can just do the whole keyboard all the way to the right. Then another important thing is to know how to go backwards, to the left. So you have to reverse it and also know how to say C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And when you repeat that as well many times, you say C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And again, you can write it down. And then I usually write the arrows, under the letters, and you go C, D, F, G, A, B, C to the right, and then C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C to the left. And you keep saying it both ways until you're really, really fluent. Do it for a few days or however many days you need until you get it really memorized and firmly in your memory with good fluency, good confidence. So you don't think C, B, then maybe G, maybe A. You don't hesitate. You just go C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C until you just really automatic with that. This is very important. So you know your orders of the notes both ways. Sometimes people know it to the right only, and then when you read the notes later, it's a bit tricky, and then you can't find the notes on the way back. You have to go from C to find the B. For example, they will need to go C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Instead of just going C, then B is already there. So it's much easier. So you need to definitely learn this both ways and to the left as well. So going backwards, which is to the left. So we go C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And again, first you learn it without piano, just by saying C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C until you're fluent with that. And then you keep playing it until you are fluent with playing as well and saying together. Then you go C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And then, after you know how to do it, you can practice in all different octaves, like top octave C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, then there C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Anywhere you like until you go really, really without any hesitation, with good confidence. You can go much lower at first, doesn't have to be rushed. So that's the second step. Then third step is to, call out the notes randomly and press them after you've called them out. You can do it also with maybe some friend or someone, maybe ask your teacher to help you. And you can even try to do it with computer, with some applications. They can tell you that, like, display some notes, and then you just play them after that. So you say, for example, but by yourself you'll be fine as well. You can just say, for example, first you go by one note from C, by two notes on each side. You can do like, you say to yourself, okay, where is the D? Then D is like C is there, then next to the C, to the right, is your D. So you remember the sequence. You can have that written in front of you with the note C, D, F, G, A, B, C written. And then you see, okay, that's my D, then you play D. Then you think, okay, then where is the G, for example? Then if you forget, if you don't know how to find the G straight away yet, you can go back to C and you go C, D, E, F, then G. And then if you need, for example, A, you wouldn't go from C, D, E, F, G, A, you would start from C and go to the left. That's closer to the, the right side, C on the right side, so that means you would go from C to the left to get that A quicker if you don't know where it is. So you go C, B, then A, because it only takes, 2 steps to go from C to A rather than, from the right side rather than going from the left and doing extra steps that you don't have to do. So yeah, and then keep calling them out, like you say F, and then you go F, then you say A again, A, then you say E, then you find your E and you play them and call them out like this. Today we only cover the white keys, then in next maybe videos we will be covering also how to do sharps and flats and naturals, so those are the black keys there on the, you know, around the white keys. So for now just we worry about our notes. This is first foundational thing. You need to know your names and letter names of all the notes, so then when you have them in your music, if you know that's E, you know where to find it on the keyboard quickly. So don't just, you know, do it a couple of times until you know them slow. You have to drill it and drill it and drill it quite a lot of times. If you start when you're older, it will take more repetitions. It depends on, you know, how many times you will repeat eventually until you get it fast. So you just have to keep repeating, always say it until you get it right, until you get it so fluent that you don't have any hesitation whatsoever. You can just like basically wake up in the middle of the night and you already know where they are without any doubts. You know, just like C, D, F, G, B, C, C, B, A, G, F, D, C, and you can show them quickly. And other little exercise, you can just play them and name them. Like you play random notes and name D, then A, then F, then E, then D, then G, whatever they are. So until you're very fluent, keep doing it like that, okay? So yeah, this will be all for this video. I hope it will help you get your notes right. It will definitely help you if you repeat it every day, at least 5-10 times, and then you can repeat it less once you're very familiar. Then you go to the next step with learning your cards or written notes in the music. So we'll be covering those as well in the next videos. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next videos, and bye bye until then.